Hello everybody and welcome to #BeUtify. Today I'm here with Kelley and I cannot wait what it learns to take to be you. How are you doing today, Kelley?
Great. Thank you so much for interviewing me.
What, girl, please. This is just a conversation. We just gonna let y'all listen.
All right. That sounds good.
So, when someone is looking for consulting,
Yeah.
what type of process do they go through?
Yeah. Well, first and foremost, I try to really figure out what their main problem is, what the pain point is. You know, what are they struggling with? What isn't going well? And see if what my services, if they're a good match for whatever that pain point is. Because if it's not a match, then I don't want to try to.
That makes sense, girl. You can't fix problems you don't know nothing about.
Exactly.
Ooh,
so then refer on. But asking questions, the right questions to kind of drill down and try to really figure out, okay, what's really at the core of the problem? Because I mean that's what problem solving is all about anyway. Is you first of all have to identify what the problem.
That's really important. I think that's really, really cool because you know how many people go round and round,
right,
and round.
Exactly.
So you kind of break that cycle of misunderstanding. Basically, I like that because so many businesses need that sometimes when they're dealing with so many people. Is it a lot of people that you normally have to tackle, or do you prefer to deal with like a little bit of people?
I've done both ways. I've even worked with just individuals. Really? You know, maybe somebody who is perhaps new to supervision and their team or their employees aren't performing the way that they want them to perform. Okay. And so I might work with that individual to, you know, work on, okay, how can you be a better supervisor? Because a lot of times people will be thrown into supervisory roles without ever having any training for it. Right. You know, you might be the best at whatever, and then get promoted to be managing other people without ever having any training in it. And so helping individuals is certainly in my area of expertise.
Right. Well, you're an individual yourself, so I'm sure that you've been exposed to having to manage people by yourself. You know, your business is you managing people by yourself, several people or one person. So I guess that was kind of a dumb question.
No, that's not ever. There's no such thing as that. But I also work with groups. Okay. So I've worked with a company that's called me in to do one of my trainings for their entire staff. Wonderful. And so what I try to do when I'm in that situation is take whatever the topic is and make it relevant to each individual or similar work groups. So like, let's say some people are customer service representatives and other people are salespeople. Well, with whatever it is, the topic that I'm trying to get across, I try to make it applicable and relevant to each group in their own way and help them connect the dots.
See, and I love that because the return on investment, I know that's really, really big. If you're not getting results, it doesn't matter. And if you're dealing with individual people and you're really focusing on some of the main problems that are associated with even a community of people, you can really solve a lot of things. Absolutely. And I think that is so valuable to have you infused to some of these businesses around, even locally. You know, how far have you stretched out? How far do you reach when you're dealing with clients?
I've worked with a client down in West Virginia, and I've also worked with a couple clients back in Iowa. I'm originally from Iowa. Okay, that's pretty cool. To the area, so I get called back once or twice a year to go back to Iowa and facilitate some things back there. So that's kind of nice to get to go back home.
Yeah, is family there?
Oh yeah, family's there.
Oh
yeah.
Girl, please. So that's like a 2-in-1.
Tag on a little family trip too. But another thing I was thinking about with your question was, you know, asking the why, you know, or what the problem is. But then another key piece to that is, how do you know? Because again, the person that's calling me up might think that this is the problem, but then what's the evidence? What are the specific behaviors being demonstrated or not being demonstrated? That, you know, backs that claim up, if you will. Because if you can't address the behaviors, then you're kind of just throwing darts.
Absolutely, you're playing in the dark, really.
Yeah, absolutely.
So how do you classify that? Like, what makes you? How did you even come to know about that? Like dealing with throwing darts in the dark. You know, I know it's a great thing for layman terms for me to understand. But what brought you to that point of knowing that some people just don't know?
Right. Well, I've taught leadership development and the skills that go into being successful at work for a long time. Like pretty much my entire career I've been working.
Which was only probably like 20 years because you know you so cute.
Oh, yeah, you're so kind.
Right, you know what I mean?
Kind.
We about the same age, you know. Girl, right. we 40 together.
Okay, I'll go with that.
Yeah, girl, you better. Because then that mean I'll be lying. It's not fair.
So I guess, you know, going back to, you know, my early days in training people in leadership development, that problem solving piece, I mean, that's exactly what the first step is drilling down and being able to truly identify what is at the core of this problem. And so I've just kind of hung on to that. And then well, how do you know? That piece has just been, you know, a part of my training.
Or your emotional intelligence, because I'm going to tell you, there is some people who have none of that.
That is very true, and those people are really hard to work with or work for.
Yeah, well, but you have that. You have that key. I don't, people who don't utilize the value that you have, how can they contact you so that they can get all of this great information, all of this cohesive flow? I mean, because to me, it sounds like you're going to come in and help my business function the way I need my business to function, with no ambiguity, make it very clear about what needs to happen in places that sometimes I'm not even so clear. So how can they contact you?
Well, the easiest way is just emailing me.
Okay, then.
Or through my website. I've got a contact me page on my website. So my website is KelleyAshbyConsulting.com.
Smack. That will be in the description, guys. Just so you know, you don't got to take it down real fast. But it will be in the description.
And the key with that is my first name. My mom got creative, so my first name has 2 E's in it, so it's Kelley. Okay. And so that can oftentimes be misspelled, so I usually have to clarify that.
Well, I'm going to put it on the screen then.
Oh, perfect.
Yes, I'm going to put it on the screen. I am. I'm going
you.
to put it right up there so they can see it. Make sure you highlight those E's too.
And then by phone too. My telephone number is 319-855-2237. So that's another easy way to get a hold of me.
Great. You guys heard that. So bringing you back in. If you're looking for a passionate person that's had years of leadership skills, that is really going to dedicate their time to focusing on your problem, some problems that you may not even know you have. And you know why? Because Kelley is emotionally intelligent, and she has all of the tools that are necessary to help your business function the way you need it to function. Because remember, you are the most important part. And without you, your business wouldn't exist. So come and let Kelley help you out, get that working and flowing the way you need to. Okay, then? And if you need some help with your business, you need to subscribe to this channel. Okay? And if you don't need help with your business, you still need to subscribe to this channel. And you got to share it then, because there's somebody you know needs her help. Thank you so much, Kelley.
Appreciate it.
Oh, girl, that was so much fun. I can't even help it. I'm like, oh my gosh, wait a minute. I can't take my smile off. Oh gosh. Thank you so much for sitting with me. All right, well, we're going to let y'all go. We're going to chat it up. Wait a minute. We already talked about how to contact you. Okay, I just wanted to make sure we got that in. All right, guys, have a great day. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.